Hey and welcome. In this video, I'm going to be doing a playthrough of Chimaira's This Present Darkness, the title track from our debut EP from all the way back in the year 2000. But I've remade the music, fresh guitars and bass and drums. I'm using this cool new drum instrument called Ultimate Heavy Drums, which were created by riffmeister extraordinaire, producer, and Silosis frontman, Josh Middleton. Josh has been doing a ton of cool stuff over on his channel, including these like tone recreation videos where he's like trying to recreate the full productions of songs and albums that he's been a fan of, from stuff like Machine Head and Chimaira and a bunch others. And lately, he and I have been working together a little bit over the past couple months, starting with these Ultimate Heavy Drums that he sent me to mess around with and start checking out. And I've been digging them, but this is the first time I've actually got to put them into a production. And then also we did like a little tone recreation for Chimaira's song Resurrection, where Josh reached out and asked if I would like to play the guitars and bass on that, which I did and sent to him to make the video. And I thought that video had been out for a long time already, but I couldn't find it anywhere on his channel. So I hope I didn't spoil anything here, but maybe that's coming out soon. Perhaps Josh will chime in here and let us know what the deal with that is. I thought it had been out for a while. But at any rate, let's get into the playthrough here. And afterwards, for anybody who's interested, stick around afterwards and I'll talk a little bit about the production, what I used to make the music, all that kind of stuff. So if you're interested, I hope to see you there. And by the way, too, the guitar tab for This Present Darkness just came out over on Patreon. So if you're interested in that, plus just dozens and dozens more Chimaira songs, make sure you check out the link in the description below. Without any further ado, here is This Present Darkness. Okay, so I hope you guys dug that. So here we are in a Pro Tools session, and so like I talked about, let's just start with the drums here. These are the MDL Tone Ultimate Heavy Drums. Sound pretty awesome. There's a ton of presets here, which I like. And cool thing is they all sound pretty good. And the beauty of something like this is you can just pick one that you think sounds great right off the bat, which I did. I ended up going with this Shove It kit, which so many of these up here sounded awesome. Modern Metalcore, the Thrash kit. There's just a lot of great ones, but sometimes the kick, will sound great, but I'm not a big fan of the snare, or vice versa. But you can go through and change all that stuff. Look at all these snares that are available, and you can do that for any preset. But basically what I'm trying to say is I started with a preset, and I just happened to start with this Shove It kit, which I'm guessing is maybe like a Deftones type thing. They have a song called Shove It or something like that. But I was just guessing, and it's got that real poppy snare, and I'm like, I'm going to try that. So anyways, all you got to do is you start with that, start creating your drums, and then once you hear like the guitars and bass coming in, and you start hearing the mix come together a little bit, how those are all gonna work together, then you can just change it. So I'm not really liking the way these drums are sounding anymore. Change to a different one. Change to a different one. Keep going. And then you get it a little bit closer, and then you can start dialing it in like, I wanna fix up the snare a little bit, or try a different one. And this isn't even tweaking any of the tone of the snare, which you can do, or any of these drums. So that's what I did. I kept getting a little bit closer till I liked the sound of everything. And then you can go in here. And by the way, Josh, I think on the MDL Tone channel, has a full in-depth, like 20-minute video of how all this stuff works, how to get started and everything like that. So I recommend checking that out. I watched it first, and it was really helpful. And when I went in to start doing this, I felt like I knew everything that was going on. And so that was cool. But anyway, so yeah, I made some adjustments to the kick here. You can, adjust its pitch, different transients, the reverb mix and stuff. I think I added some verb to the toms and the snare as I'm going. So you're hearing the song playing with your drums. You know what? That snare could use a little more verb. Or, the cymbals are a little bit too loud. So you go in here and just pull down, the overheads and stuff like that. So it's really tweakable. And I liked that I could easily just hear what I wanted, I heard what I want to have happen, and then I can easily just make it happen, especially after watching Josh's video. It probably would have been stepping in, to a space shuttle command center or something like that had I not watched that video first. So I really recommend that. It was like reading the manual, but having somebody explain it to you. So that was great. So anyways, I just got to tweak it exactly how I liked it, and I didn't spend a ton of time on it. If this were like an album level song coming out, I would have spent days, tweaking everything absolutely perfectly. But I just got it to where it was rocking for this video, so that's cool. So anyways, those are sounding really good. The Ultimate Heavy Drums, I'll be definitely using those more in the future, and I recommend everybody check those out at, what's the website? I'll put it on the screen here. So then for that bass sound, using the Trivium bass knob here, which I've been using for a while now. I've been taking that one, and then the Trivium rhythm guitar plug-in here. Both of these are from Bogren Digital, and I recommend these. Link in description. I'll have links for all this stuff in the description, but these Trivium amp knobs, I know a lot of you guys have got these already, and I think everybody's digging them, but they're really cool. There's also a lead one. So that's it. I have a left and a right guitar track here, a little center for a little overdub. Like I said, just plain Jane, and it sounded really great. I can't play it right now because I'm recording these vocals, in here. So if I were to go ahead and play this, I'd have to stop my vocal recording. Can't do that. So anyways, that's really all I wanted to say about that it's pretty easy. I do have tons of other videos here on the channel of exactly my process of putting this together, but what's beautiful is I've set up this like template for myself, and I can go in and just do this so quickly, and especially with these tools, having these drums, great sounding bass plug-in right here, great sounding guitar plug-in, all these amp knobs, fantastic, and you could just put your ideas together and make great sounding demos just very quickly. Anybody can do this stuff. So I suggest watching my recording tutorials playlist for just all my methods. I lay it all out there. I'm an open book. Any questions, feel free to ask them, and I'll try to respond to any comments. So that's gonna do it. Hope you guys dug this. Appreciate everybody watching if you made it this far. And yeah, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Give the video a thumbs up, as that helps. You guys hear that from everybody. You know that. If you liked it, just like it. It makes a difference. And check out my Patreon community, where, as I mentioned, or whether I mentioned it or not, the This Present Darkness guitar tab just went live in PDF and Guitar Pro formats, 100% accurate. There's got to be like probably 75 Chimaira guitar tabs up there, all 100% accurate, all checked by me, you know, with a fine-tooth comb, exactly how we play it. Plus tons more from the Elite, 6 Feet Under, my solo album, stuff like that. We got well over 100 tabs on there now and more coming. So you get access to all that through Patreon and so much more. If you want to get a little closer, direct messaging, a great community vibe, all that. So please check that out, as well as my guitar instructional DVD. Oh, something I could show. So a lot of you guys have heard me say for a long time that my guitar instructional DVD is shipping with 10 free guitar picks. Do I have a DVD here? Yeah. You know it. Free worldwide shipping, 25 bucks, get you 10 free guitar picks. But I just got some new picks. So even if you've already ordered this, so many people order this just to get the picks, which I totally understand. Who's got a DVD player anymore? For the people that do, I commend you. You can watch it, learn some riffing, writing, soloing, songwriting, all that kind of stuff. But I got some new picks, these white and red ones there. So that's new. What else? More of my Metallica series ones, Jump in the Fire. I'm gonna do a separate video. Ooh, I finally got some Incarceration picks that I didn't get made. Does that work? Yeah. To focus. Yeah. So, a couple different color schemes. So I'll show these off more in detail in a separate video just about my pick rehaul there. But anyways, you want to get those, order my guitar instructional DVD. Link in description. That's it. See you soon.